This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
The dark days are over. The dark days are done. The hard days are coming. So you better run.
Outside of, I think my favorite Florence and the Machine song, Dog Days Are Over.
Yeah.
Do you guys know where the phrase comes from?
I have no idea.
That one sounds more interesting than this. Dog Days of Summer. So it has to do with astronomy, it has to do with the stars. So it has to do with, specifically, the dog star. If you know what the dog star is, it's from the constellation Canis Major. So this is Sirius. Sirius is also known as the dog star. So this is the greater dog, also can be called. It's one of Orion's hunting dogs. It has two dogs. This is the bigger one. But Sirius is one of the brightest stars that we have in the sky. It's actually 26 times brighter than the sun, but it's 50 trillion miles away, so it's much, much farther away. So we have to go back to ancient Greek times and the ancient Romans. Now, they used to think that the conjunction of Sirius with the sun meant that it was getting hotter outside. Basically, you would see Sirius rise just before the sun, and then the conjunction means that Sirius is going behind the sun from our perspective, and it stays behind the sun for about a month during summer. And that's why they thought it added to the heat, because it was closer to the sun and it was such a bright star in the sky that it was adding to the heat that we had in the summer months. So the conjunction is July 23rd. That's when Sirius is directly behind the sun, again, from our perspective. So 20 days before and 20 days after that is considered the dog days of summer. So July 3rd, specifically July 3rd until August 11th, those are the dog days of summer. And all it is the star Sirius is in conjunction with the sun. It's going behind the sun, but the ancient Romans used to believe that that added to the heat that we had through the day. So dog days of summer, because it's part of the dog constellation.
I've been going over this Millennium Project proposal. There's some great stuff in here. I do think you should tone down the Armageddon end of days rhetoric.
No need to worry, Michael. I have some good news. I'm the Messiah.
That's a good joke. That's great. You start with that, you keep them light.
No, Michael, I'm serious. The chosen one, the King of Kings, the Alpha and the Omega. You're looking at him.
Look, Owen, if this is some kind of joke, let me just say, good one. I get it. That's hot.
I'm as shocked as you are, believe me. This is a big responsibility. I mean, look at this.
Things to do. Banish Satan and the forces of evil. Build the New Jerusalem. Buy milk.
Milk. I keep forgetting to pick up milk.
Owen, you can't be serious.
Look, Michael, I know I'm supposed to be able to do this all by myself, being the son of God and all.
There, pal. Damn, you're handsome. It's okay. Come on. Just a bad dream. We're not there anymore.
You are the first person I've ever seen this far out. What kind of line of work are you in, James?
Army Special Forces retired.
Hey, did I notice some silver in your dog's mouth?
Owen was a combat scouting dog. Target hit him in the mouth with a brick.
Same asshole get his leg?
Yeah.
I hope you gave that fella a piece of your mind.
I shot him in the head.
The earliest reference to some aspect of this expression goes all the way back to the ancient Egyptians. They noted that the heliacal rising of the star Sirius heralded the hottest part of the summer. However, it isn't exactly known why the ancient Egyptians associated this star with a dog. The star's hieroglyph is a dog. Sirius would appear in Egypt after about a 70-day absence, just before the season where the Nile typically floods, so it is thought that the star's hieroglyphic symbol, being a dog, symbolized a watchdog. On the other hand, it's very possible that it was for the same reason the ancient Greeks and ancient Romans would also eventually associate this star with a dog, namely that it is the brightest star in what is now known as the Canis Major, Latin for greater dog or big dog constellation. This constellation simply looks a little bit like a dog, and Sirius is the brightest star in the constellation.
Folks, we are certainly in the dog days of summer. It is going to be a hot, hot hottie.
That will be $3.75.
Keep the change.
This is $1.
Here, you look beautiful.
Large pepperoni? No offense, but is your dog pregnant or just super fat?
I called you for pizza, not opinions.
This is why kids don't like old people.
He's lethargic. His appetite is down.
Sam needs to get out there and meet some new dogs. That'll be $300.
He shot him in the head. This region here is the heart of the beast. Most folks learn that the hard way.
So the star got named the Dog Star, and its heliacal rising marked the start of the hottest part of the year, which then became the Dog Days. The Roman expression for Dog Days was dies caniculares, Latin for Dog Days. The Greeks also had an expression that literally translated to Dog Days. They both believed that when Sirius rose around the same time as the sun, it contributed to that time of year becoming hotter. As such, they would often make sacrifices to Sirius, including sacrificing dogs to appease Sirius, with the hope that this would result in a mild summer and would protect their crops from scorching. Sirius A is the brightest star visible to the naked eye from the Earth, being almost twice as bright as Canopus. Sirius A and Sirius B combine to form a binary system and appear as one star to the naked eye, though the vast majority of luminosity to the naked eye comes from Sirius A, Sirius B being a white dwarf that is only around 30 astronomical units away from Sirius A. It is also theorized that there is a Sirius C, but to date this has not been proven. Sirius A and B and possibly C combine to form a bright point known as Sirius.
That man.
Who is that? That is Sirius Black, that is. Don't tell me you've never been hearing of Sirius Black. He's a murderer. It's the grave!
It's a trap, he's a dog, he's an animal.
Yesterday.
Her little face looks so angry and happy at the same time.
Pregnancy has changed your sister. Move away from the door. She has a rage of a chimp.
You keep my dog alive until I get back from the hospital.
My building has a strict no dog policy, so I'll get evicted.
How am I gonna get you up there?
Oh, come on in. Would it be possible to, volunteer?
Yes. Yes.
I'm turning you
Mr. Pepperoni.
I'm turning you on.
Mabel. Mabel!
Lost Funky? Sweetkeeper. Oh. Joining us today is a former LA Ram, a co-host. This tackle dummy doesn't know anything about hosting a morning news show.
Whoa!
The audience loves you two together.
Charlie, every spot you've sniffed on this walk is the same. Just pee anywhere!
want to help you find your dog.
You should be my best friend.
This dog has made us a family.
I wanna connect with you.
Good job, buddy. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
Sally up, I bring Sally down. Last done shot, gotta tell the ground. Bring Sally up, I bring Sally down. Last done shot, gotta tell the ground.
You can do it. I got you. Easy, fella. We can still do this. We've been through worse. It's not the size of the dog in the fight that matters. It's the size of the fight in the dog.
No, you did not.
One last mission. We're not gonna die out here. Buddy, I got you.
Whose dog is that?
Ready? Almost don't recognize you without steam coming out your ears.
Our landlord just sold the building out from under us.
What about a fundraiser?
We're at the New Tricks charity event, so come on down.
Yep. And run. 5 stars!
Dogs open their hearts to us, to love and to be loved. And I find that beautiful.
Oh, that's just my equipment.
Let him out.
Whatever you think is happening is not.
Where's the dog?
Oh, hi, puppy.
Do you want to know the one biggest thing that woke me up out of the Matrix? You're looking at it. This is the star Sirius, and this is what it actually looks like through thousands upon thousands upon thousands of amateurs instead of that one government organization with the 4 letters. Now, I can't explain how I came upon this other than the fact that I swear to you, I think God tapped me on the shoulder and said, Tyler, you need to study the stars. And boy, what I found sure woke me up. But what woke me up wasn't just the fact that I found out that stars weren't what I always thought they were for 42 years. No, it's what I found in the stars. And when I slow these down and I give you still images, some of you are gonna see it. Some of you who are enlightened and have some spirituality already will be able to see it. Others of you won't. But there are dogs in these stars. Every little flicker of light is a different dog. I'm going for truth and spreading it and waking people up to where we actually are and who created where we actually are. Now I'm gonna go through some of these still shots and point them out, but I don't want you to just believe me. I want you to go experiment and find these on your own. Because for all you know, I could have created these dog faces, like this nose and 2 eyes, and this nose and 2 eyes, and this a little bit elongated forehead but nose and 2 eyes, and cockeyed face but nose and 2 eyes, and even a tongue, and cute little face, and again, nose and 2 eyes. And this one to me looks like it's licking its nose. Pretty clear lab face to me. And again, and a little chihuahua looking guy. And kind of a little one there. In this one I tried to do a side by side with the nose and 2 eyes. Looks pretty similar to that one. And again, here's 2 dog faces, one here with a nose, another one with a nose. Obviously this is a real photo, but I tried to match it up. Now I want to be fully transparent with you guys. I don't have an answer for you of what these are and what this means. The only thing I know 100% is that stars aren't what we were all told. They're not burning balls of gas trillions and quintillions of miles away. They're either some sort of spiritual entity up there, or power source, or holding cell for souls, or they're a deception because we're living in Satan's short season, or any one of infinite possibilities in between. I don't know. But what I do need you to know is they're not what we're told. That's the most important part. And go study this yourself. Don't just believe me. And just because this is probably a truth they don't want you to know, I'm gonna say it even though I don't really want to. This is all for entertainment purposes.
Strange things are happening in the Georgia backwoods town of New Canaan. The sudden arrival of a smothering heat wave, mysterious disappearances, and a series of unrelenting plagues has the quiet, devoutly Christian town on edge. Ugh, seriously? But before all hell breaks loose, single mother and recovering addict Lily Saunders moved here with her son Ollie and their dog Nellie, looking for a fresh start. They'll soon find, though, that no matter where you go, and no matter how far you try to run, you can never really escape from your inner demons. Inner demons.
I told you that St. Christopher, who is often depicted as a dog-headed saint, actually was a dog-headed saint. And not only that, but I could prove it. Would you keep watching? You see, not only have these dog-headed creatures been talked about throughout history, but I actually found one. A petrified one. A really, really, really well-known petrified one. But before I show you actual evidence of the Egyptian demigod Anubis's remains, I gotta build a case. And I'm gonna let a few people who have built the case for this do this for me.
Throughout history, there have been numerous accounts of dog-headed people living in distant lands. You've probably seen images of the cynocephalus before. Cyno means dog, and cephalus means of the head. For example, you've probably seen the Egyptian god Anubis, the god of death and embalming. Anubis has been found in Egyptian tombs, and he has the body of a man and the head of a jackal. This is a cynocephalus. The detailed written accounts by explorers, conquerors, and missionaries of these cynocephali in India, Asia, Africa, and Europe are actually rather consistent. In fact, these strange beasts were described in writings as recent as the last few hundred years. There are clear depictions of cynocephali in the writings of St. Augustine.
You may be wondering why your Twitter page is changing and is showing a dog on it rather. Yet again, a Twitter CEO, Elon Musk, is back with new updates for the microblogging site, and this time he has changed the iconic Bluebird logo, which has served as a home button on the web version with the Doge meme of the Dogecoin cryptocurrency. Twitter users noticed the Doge meme, which is part of the logo of Dogecoin blockchain and cryptocurrency, and was created as a joke in 2013 on the web version of Twitter. Now, Musk also shared a hilarious post on his account wherein the Doge meme, which features the face of a Shiba Inu in the car, and telling the police officer who seems to be seeing his driving license that his photo has been changed. Notably, there is no change on Twitter's mobile app though.
For without are dogs and sorcerers and whoremongers and murderers and idolaters and whosoever loveth and maketh a lie.
Yo quiero Taco Bell. Right now, get a crunchy, cheesy Mexican pizza for just 99 cents when you buy a large drink. Taco Bell. Want some?
Black Sun, the Dog Star, Lord of Cyrus,
Blazing Star, Eastern Star, Silver Star of Heaven, Isis, and many, many more.
Mind giving me a hand with this floor? What? That's good. Are you serious? Oh,
Seest thou not what they do in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem? The children gather wood, and the fathers kindle the fire, and the women knead their dough to make cakes to the Queen of Heaven, and to pour out drink offerings unto other gods, that they may provoke me to anger.